Where do we go to find a mattress that don't poke the balls? I'm telling you.
Savage cut. Real talk, no filter on Savaged Unfiltered. Savaged.
Hey guys, what is going on? Yeah. Guys, got a crazy story to tell all of you guys out there. Was on a recent trip to a Airbnb. All right. I love Airbnbs. I tend to use Airbnbs more than I use hotels. Why? Because Airbnbs are so much cheaper than a hotel. And some aspects, not all aspects. I got to put that out there. You know? I find the Airbnbs to be cleaner. I find them to be cheaper, for one. We just covered that. And I find the furniture to be up to the modern scale of society, right? It's not like walking into a Motel 6 or a Howard Johnson's. They're still using furniture from the 1960s or 70s. And you're scratching your head wondering, oh, God, I hope I don't get fucking bed bugs or scabies or fucking foot rashes when I'm walking on the damn floor. If they have a rug, right? Most hotels, I think they kind of use the tiled, right? It's easier to clean, right? You can cover up the blood stains a lot better that way. But yeah, guys, I was on a recent trip up to Charleston. Made my way up to Charleston again, which is my second time now. Made a trip last year, back in October, late September, October, for a movie production. I was there for almost a month and a week, if that. And so made my way up to Charleston, South Carolina again, and had another movie production gig, and it went well. And I knew I was going to be there for, 2 days. So I was like, you know what? Should I get a hotel or should I just, go with an Airbnb? I was debating, guys. I really was. I was like, should I get the fucking Airbnb or should I just, spend more fucking money on a hotel that's, disgusting and probably has the most unpleasant of beds and mattresses. So I was like, the hell with that. And I just went with the Airbnb, right? A little bit more convenient, a little easy on the wallet. Not that I have money issues, but, a little easy.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds, and I'm here with Keith, co-star of my upcoming film, If, only in theaters May 17th. Do you want to tell people the big news? All right, I'll do it. Sign up now and you'll get unlimited for $15 a month and 6 months of Paramount Plus Essential Plan on us. MintMobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 equivalent to $15 per month. Unlimited over 40 gigabytes per month. Face lower speeds. Videos at 480p. Active Mint customers by 531.24 get 6 months of Paramount Plus Essential Plan. Auto renews after 6 months. Offer ends May 31st, 2024. Separate Paramount Plus registration required. Terms and conditions apply if rated PG.
If you're an athlete, you know the greatest motivator of all is the fear of letting your teammates down. After all, a team is only as good as its weakest link. So you owe it to those wearing the same jersey as you to be your best every time you step on the field. That's why there's no vape in team. When you vape, you can expose your lungs to toxic chemicals that can damage your lungs. If you're a step behind, the team's a step behind. Brought to you by The Real Cost and the FDA.
This episode is brought to you by Shopify. Do you have a point of sale system you can trust, or is it a real POS? You need Shopify for retail. From accepting payments to managing inventory, Shopify POS has everything you need to sell in person. Go to shopify.com/system, all lowercase, to take your retail business to the next level today. That's shopify.com/system.
Be on the wallet, I wanted to actually enjoy myself in between production there. So I went with this Airbnb in downtown Charleston, which is right on the top of a Starbucks. And the hallway, guys, was fucking creepy as shit. It was like a hallway you would see from the movie Saw, right? When the little girl is walking through the hallway, and then fucking the dude with the fucking hook was like, that fucking creepy ass laugh. Yeah. That's what it reminded me of. So as I'm making my way through the hallway, through the main door, because there's only one door in and one door out. They don't have back doors or anything like that. Apparently, this building, when it was built, didn't think that the building was going to cause a fire or, an emergency, if they needed to have a second door. You would think they would need to have a second door, right? I was thinking. But, so there's only one door in, one door out, right? That one doorway that was literally parallel to the Starbucks. You had Starbucks here, and then right here was the Airbnb. And it was a small little doorway area because it wasn't really marked out well. I had trouble looking for it because I arrived. I land at North Charleston's International Airport around, it was about 10:30, right, Shakey? Yeah, about 10:30. Shakey came with me. He wanted to visit Charleston, I guess, right? Yeah, had to get away from the wife and kids, right, Shakey? A little vacation for you. So Shakey and I shared this one-bedroom Airbnb unit, and it was the tiniest fucking Airbnb unit ever. I think it may have been the tiniest one I've ever stayed at. It was so small. Now, don't get me wrong. The good parts of the Airbnb was that the furniture was up to date. They had modern furniture. The couch was, right? I mean, we were guessing the couch, right, Shakey? I mean, it had to be maybe a couple months old, if that. And they went on their whim. Shakey even said this. They went on their whim, literally, and they fucking bought the most comfortablest pull-out sofa couch ever, because that's what it was. It was a sofa couch, And I stayed on the sofa couch, and I let Shakey have the bedroom. And I'm glad I didn't take the bedroom, because you're gonna love where I go with this next, guys. But before I get into this next part of my trip, because Shakey was fucking hysterical about it. I mean, you were pissed, Shakey. I mean, you were really, really upset. Guys, jump over to HelloFresh. Again, America's #1 meal kit in America. They have the freshest ingredients ever. You're getting tired of going out to restaurants? I don't blame you. Half of them use that Cisco shit, right? It's not fresh, right? You go to a seafood joint, it's all watered down and disgusting because they just thawed it out probably a few hours ago, and it still has the watery rundown to it. Yeah. Your worries are all over, folks. Jump over to HelloFresh, scan the QR code today, guys, and they have amazing, amazing products. And what's also amazing by this company is they are running promotions right now on their website. Scan the website today, guys, and you're gonna love it. You really are. It's guaranteed, guys, or your money back. They stand by their promises. So, Shakey, I come back from South Carolina, and I come back from South Carolina, and I have a runny nose. Runny nose. I blame the state of South Carolina for that. But guys, back to the show. Give me a tissue. Do we have any tissues in the studio? Oh, you forgot them? Oh, what else is new? So back to the story here with my Airbnb experience. My freaking nose is running. I probably have a watermark on my damn mustache. It's disgusting. But I'm glad I gave Shakey. I'm glad I gave you, man, the one bedroom. Because the mattress, he's like, he goes to sit down on it, and the fucking spring, the spring from the mattress fucking just went right through the mattress. Literally went right through the fucking thing. Damn near almost poked him in the testicles. I'm glad they were your testicles, Shakey, and not mine. Oh boy, because I'd be screaming like a little bitch boy. Oh no, my fucking balls. So he did not like that. Literally, guys, like the spring came right through the mattress, right through it. He was like, he went to jump on it, and where it came, literally right by his upper thigh area, right where his, ball sack was. Literally inches, right, Shakey? Telling me. He told me. He's screaming in the other room. I was wondering. I thought he was getting murdered or something. Literally screaming. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, man? He's screaming, like a mile a minute, yelling, hollering. I'm like, damn it, man. Good grief. But we did write a nasty gram, right? A nasty email to the homeowners or the management company or whoever the fuck owns that Airbnb unit there in downtown Charleston. A really nasty comment on how unpleasant the mattress was. You couldn't even sleep on the fucking mattress. Shakey was all bent out of shape because he thought he was getting like a comfortable mattress, and it looked comfortable at first. I walked in there to look at it. I'm like, nah, you can have it. And I'm glad I did that because you ever have those funny vibes, folks, and you know something is bad or something about to happen, right? And you get that vibe, and you're like, you know what? I don't think that this is gonna go well. That's the vibe I had. I literally had that vibe. I'm like, okay, I'm glad I did not choose this bedroom with the faulty mattress springs that popped right through the damn mattress fabric and almost assaulted my good friend Shakey's testicles. I'm so glad I did not experience that. So we wrote a nasty email to the homeowner. Just a nasty. Hey guys, what is going on? Savage here from Savage Unfiltered Show. Guys, for those who maybe, just maybe, are fed up with the government and where it's going, guys. I am fed up to high levels. Can't even compare it. Guys, jump over to savagearmy.com and you're going to want to check out some of the merchandise that we have. We the People, 1776. Got a black hat on there, guys, with the emblem of We the People symbol. Check it out today, guys, and show it with pride, really. It's about saving our... You need to upgrade your mattresses. Throw this shit away. This is a lawsuit waiting to happen. I'm glad we weren't those folks that were neurotic to obtain a lawsuit. We're very reasonable people, right, Shakey? I think we're reasonable people. To an extent. I've had some assholes that I've met here and there, including on the show here. But I think we're reasonable people. You're reasonable to an extent. You and I are practically brothers. I've known you for 20-something years, But after that incident, he went to the closet because there's a closet that was in the room. It was like a utility closet, or I don't know what the hell they. I'm sure these people have stayed at this Airbnb, or they stay there from time to time, because I was helping Shakey, with the stuff that was in the closet, and we found out that most of the stuff in the closet, there was all clothes. So I know they stay there from time to time. There was all clothes. I mean, female clothes, male clothes. What was there? It almost looked like a fucking kiddie kayak. It was weird. Like the weirdest fucking closet you would ever imagine. Like really, really weird shit was in that closet. The clothes, the little kid kayak. There was now, I kid you not, folks. There was literally a clear tote, like a small little tote, probably about it's hard to explain on camera. So if you could imagine how big a tote this size is that I'm showing you guys on video here, it was about like this big by probably like that wide. So it wasn't really a large tote. What is that? About maybe 1.5 feet in length and maybe 12 inches in height. And inside the clear tote, female sex toys all in the tote. Fucking dildos, fucking crazy. I don't know. There had to be Shakey, about maybe fucking 8 or 9 different vibrators in there. And then inside there, way in the back, because it was somewhat of a large, utility / clothing closet. You could walk right into this fucking thing. And inside the closet, as you walk in, you had the clothes on one side, more clothes on the other side, and in the back of the wall there was other clothes, and then obviously your shelves, and then the kayak that I mentioned that was in the corner, and then the tote that I just mentioned with the fucking dildos that was in the left-hand corner, or was it the right-hand corner? I forgot, but that was there. And then there was a what the hell they call those things, Shakey? The inflatable sex chair or something. It starts with an L, libido, or you know what I'm talking about, folks. It was inflatable. It was still inflatable. They haven't deflated it. It was still, the air was all in it. And that was there. A lot of weird shit. We went in there looking for. We were looking for the sheets. Excuse me. I had an itch. Fucking dying to sneeze. I was holding that sneeze for almost 10 minutes, Shakey. Holy shit. But we were looking for sheets. And we found the sheets. We found the comforter set. There was an additional comforter set. There was towels in there. Everything you would normally find in a closet, We found sheets. Hell, there was even a fucking inflatable air mattress in there.
Crazy.
We grabbed that. There was no pump. So we had to drive over to the nearest Walmart, which was almost fucking 12 miles away. Apparently there's no Walmart in downtown Charleston, or at least I didn't see it. They kept on pointing me over to Mount Pleasant. I don't know where the fuck Mount Pleasant is, guys. If you're checking this episode out, leave a comment, so I know where Mount Pleasant is, because apparently they said Mount Pleasant's only 4 or 5 miles away. And I'm looking at my map and I couldn't find Mount Pleasant. Google Map was not pulling it up for some apparent reason. So we drove over to the Walmart that was like I said, 12 miles away, and bought a cheap pump, an air mattress pump, to pump this thing up for Shakey, because he's not going to sleep in the fucking on the broken mattress. He'll fucking roll over and he pinch his fucking testicles. He'd fucking be bleeding out. Then I would have to be calling paramedics and questioning me. Why is there a man dead on the damn floor? Oh, well, he was rolling around last night on in the bedroom, and he hit the fucking the mattress spring and poked his fucking testicles, and he started bleeding out. Can you imagine telling that story? Well, where were you at, sir? I was in the living room sleeping on the pull-out couch. I can imagine what people would be thinking with that story. Paramedics shaking their heads, right? First responders like, So after buying the air mattress at Walmart, we came back to the Airbnb. God, almost like an hour and a half later, fucking busiest Walmart I've ever been to. Literally, I mean, they're busier than, here in Florida. So fucking busy. I mean, I'm like, wow. I mean, I've been to Walmarts all over, folks. I have Florida, Georgia, New Jersey, all over, just to name a few. And this one was fucking busy. I mean, we're in fucking line for like almost like a half hour, if that. It's 12 miles down the road, but I got Shakey going. Shit, at least what? How fast were you going? You had to be going over at least 15 miles over speed limit. I'm glad we didn't get pulled over by, Charleston Police Department. Fucking. That's him. Fucking steering wheel. Wow. Wow. Beeping the horn. Fucking cussing other drivers out. God, you almost hit a kid on a fucking skateboard as we're leaving downtown Charleston. Because it's College City, folks.
This episode is brought to you by Shopify. Do you have a point of sale system you can trust, or is it a real POS? You need Shopify for retail. From accepting payments to managing inventory, Shopify POS has everything you need to sell in person. Go to shopify.com/system, all lowercase, to take your retail business to the next level today. That's shopify.com/system.
The college there in Charleston, it's right there. I mean, literally right across the street. Dorms all over the place. Chilly. The 40s, low 50s. God. College girls wearing like shorts and tank tops in 40, 50 degree weather. I'm like, what the fuck? Aren't they cold? She's like, they gotta be cold. They're 21, 24-year-old women, college women, and their nipples are showing through their shirt. I'm glad you can observe that, Jake. Only what your wife would say after that comment. Oh, boy. So, we get there, driving. I'm kind of like skipping parts here. Right? And then we come back after waiting 30 minutes in line. Because it only took us 10 minutes to get there and 10 minutes to come back. The way Shakey was driving. Fucking bad, man. And we get back and we get to the bedroom and I'm taking the mattress pump out. And Shakey's like, come on, blow that fucking thing up faster. I'm tired. It's like it's a fucking manual mattress pump. It's not electrical, It's one of those things, folks, where you have to use your leg and fucking pump the fucking thing, for the air mattress to blow up. Cause Shakey's like me, he's when it comes to shit like this, and we actually have to buy something that this Airbnb or resorts do not provide, I'm cheap. I will buy the cheapest product known in that store. So I did. A fucking the air mattress. The air pump was like $8.99, $9 or some shit like that. So I'm pumping this fucking thing up, you know, and I got fucking Shakey over here, which is in studio. He's in my producer booth. And I'm like, hold on, man. It's going to take about like 15 minutes. 15 minutes? I'm tired. I want to lay down. I'm like, fucking laying on the fucking couch then. I'll fucking wake you up when I fucking get this thing blown up. So he just stood there waiting. So we finally get this thing blown up, you know. The sheets are all laid out, you know. He's fucking dressing the thing like he's fucking putting fucking his own clothes on. They're fucking making it look nice, and you know, it's got to be that certain way, and no, it can't be that way. It's got to be this way. It's got to be presented well, and you know. I'm like, just put fucking sheets on it. Put the fitted sheet over the fucking air mattress. Take another fucking sheet and then the comforter, and you're set. Take the fucking pillows off the fucking bed, and boom, you're done. Fuck you spending fucking 15 minutes fucking presentingly dressing the air mattress with the sheets and comforter. God forbid you're in studio here, man, and you take forever with wires and, you know, setting equipment up. But when you know, come on a mini vacation with me, whether it's yourself or, you know, when you bring your family or whatever, you know, we're doing business trips, and, you know, you gotta make everything perfect. It's gotta be perfect. It's gotta be the Shakey way. The Shakey way or the highway. That's your words. Literally, folks, that's his words. The Shakey way or the highway. So, guys, before I get into more of this, guys, I do want to say thank you to iHeartRadio for not only allowing us to be on their network, but I want to say a big kudos, right? Is that the word, Shakey? Kudos. They have their podcast awards coming up. That's right, folks. Vote for iHeartRadio Podcast of the Year. Now, only a selected few people has been selected for these awards, and sadly, I have not been selected. Bastards! You better do the right thing next year, iHeart. Make sure you select Savage Unfiltered Show. But it's all right. I still love them. We still love them. Jump over here, guys, and scan the QR code and get your votes in. Get them in now. I think the deadline is what, like the end of this month, Shakey? So the end of this month, you have until like February 28th to get your entries in. There's like, 6 or 8 podcasters that are on this. So big names too. So scan the QR code, guys, and all the information will be listed there. All the information. So back to the show, guys. Yeah, we're going to be closing it up with this episode. So what I would like to say for all my listeners out there, if you're going to choose a hotel or an Airbnb, make sure you always look at the reviews. Because, sadly, none of us here on the show, we don't look at reviews. I don't look at reviews. My producer, my digital manager, Beth, none of us here, we do not look at reviews. We just like, the pictures look nice and we just take their word for it. Well, you ever heard the expression back in the day? Maybe your grandparents told you this. You know, never judge a book by its cover. Judge a book by its cover, by the reviews, I mean. Look at the reviews. The reviews say everything about the listening. A lot of bad reviews. Don't book it. Because 9 out of 10 times, there's going to be some kind of faulty mechanical issue somewhere in that Airbnb or hotel. You know, if it has 2.5 stars out of 5, I would avoid that listing and jump to the next one. Just saying. Guys, I want to thank you for dropping by as well, guys, for all my listeners that listen to us on the audio end of it, whether it's Spotify, iHeartMusic, Pandora, all of them, guys. Scan this QR code in the upper left-hand corner of your screen, Savaged on X. That's right, guys. We are on Twitter X. You'll see a lot of content that we post there. A lot. And what I mean by a lot, guys, whether it's politics, comedy, we post some snippets here regarding the show. Everything you can find, guys, about this show and its message can be found on X. Scan the QR code today, guys. You're going to be really, 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 really impressed. I'm impressed by my own shit half the time. But I'm going to get going, guys, because my nose is stuffy, and I think I have caught something from that Airbnb, some dust particles or something. You know, the cold. It's a cold, folks, or maybe seasonal allergies. No, I don't have COVID. It's not COVID. I'm not going to get hysterical and put a fucking mask on. Oh, it's the end of the world. Oh, no. Oh, no. COVID, COVID. I don't do any of that stupid shit. Thanks for dropping by, guys. As you can see, I'm bumbling my words. That means I have to get off this microphone and get a glass of water before I pass out. No, I'm just joking. But I do have to get off the microphone, guys. Thanks very much, guys. Be savage, not